30-second sound bites. I'm sick of them. What do they say? They say nothing.
So you're about to get a 30-minute sound bite.
That's good. Maybe I'll be able to learn something.
So what do you want from Barack Obama tonight?
His plan.
What is he really going to do?
I want to hear more than just good rhetoric.
Where is he going to get the money?
In the back.
Give me some specifics. I want to know specifics.
So did he deliver specifics and all the rest on what the undecided voters wanted to hear? Frank Luntz live tonight in Washington. Frank, give us the reaction.
You know, every time I hear give us specifics, it makes me so angry because that's exactly what they've gotten for the last few months. Overall, the public responded favorably to the ad, at least our 24 swing voters in Tampa, and it's a key area. And I found that most of those people, once they started watching the ad, they would have stayed and watched it all the way through. Now, I've got a couple of great sound bites from the ad for you. We're using our patented Fox styles. They're reacting on a second-by-second basis to what they like and dislike. The single most powerful component of the ad is the issue that the public wants to talk about, retirement savings, 401ks. When Barack Obama talks about protecting them, that it is a sacred promise and he's going to deliver, the lines go up and up and up. Let's take a look at what Barack Obama had to say last night about pensions.
You earned your pension. You earned it. It wasn't a gift. You gave up wages so that money could be set aside for your retirement. Time and time again, what we're seeing is companies who owe their workers retirement, pensions, shedding those obligations. When you make a commitment to workers at a company, those aren't idle promises. Those are promises that should have the force of law.
Now, Shep, that's a great response. When you get the Republican line that high, that's incredibly positive. And we had people who were sitting there in the group, you couldn't see them, they were nodding. And there was another segment that we also took a look at where he talked about making promises, who he was going to represent, who he cared about the most. Let's watch the dials on that response.
I'm worried about the couple that's trying to figure out how they're going to retire. I'm worried about the family that's trying to figure out how they can save for their child's college education. I'm worried about the single mom that doesn't have health insurance. I'm worried about the guy who's worked in a plant for 20 years and suddenly sees his job shipped overseas. That's who I'm worried about. And that's who I'm going to be fighting for and thinking about every single day that I'm in the White House.
So when they ended, after watching that, they got the idea that he was worried about them, that he empathizes. And it's one of the great challenges for the Republican Party. How do you empathize? Barack Obama is one of the great communicators of our time. Whether you like him or dislike him, you pay attention to him, you listen to what he says, and he brings you in. Now let's hear what our focus group participants had to say after watching that 30-minute infomercial. It's very surprising.
Didn't find what he was speaking about believable.
I didn't see anything new when I was looking for good concrete information, so I'm undecided.
Same thing. I was looking for more information. There's nothing there.
I felt like he kept saying the same thing over and over again he'd been saying through the whole campaign. I was looking for concrete, plan and concrete steps to get there.
So let's ask a whole question. How many of you heard something new tonight? Raise your hands. Oh, my God. I'm serious. None of you. You think it was the same stuff you've been hearing before?
Absolutely.
Huh.
So here's what's fascinating about this. They liked him as a person, and this is what undecided voters are. They're not voting on issues. They're not voting on ideology. They're voting on character traits and personality. And they liked Obama as a person very much, but he didn't move them on the issues. It was too much fluff and not enough substance to them.
Huh. Only a few seconds left, but I know you worked on the Perot campaign. He did something similar. Did it help him?